What's up, and welcome to the 3 Live podcast. With me, you can see the usual suspects here tonight, and Gushing is working on a fucking game ball. Let me let y'all know what the fucking game ball is about. Anybody who can't fucking keep their mouth shut during the show, talking over other motherfuckers, has horrible internet, will get a game ball for the next show. So we're going to give the first show a pass. Nobody got a game ball. So, because we're just working out kinks. But we are here tonight to talk about The Mandalorian, Season 3, Episode 3. And I'm going to go ahead and get my shits up right now. Bear with me. All right, I got that going. Live chat, engage. Let's see who we got here. We got Mark Cosplay, dude. What is happening tonight, brother? Mark Cosplay. Appreciate those Instagram shout outs, brother. Always, man. He is the king of Instagram shout outs. We got Curtis Schultz. Curtis Schultz says, "What I see, how it is beef." Curtis, shut your mouth, bro. Shut your mouth. All right. Oh, just so everybody knows, there will be explicit content. There will be language. There will be shit talking about you might not like. So there's your fair warning. There may be some political shit. There may be some other shit. So show's not for everybody, but if you like it, then thanks for stopping. But so we'll start around the way. What's going on, M3?
Oh, nothing. But I hope we get to talk about finger banging tonight. What's up, Mark Cosplay? Me wanga wanga. What's up, Curtis Schultz? I'm doing good today, man. I'll pass that over to Gushing. How you doing, Gushing?
I'm doing fabulous.
We're not singing yet.
Not yet. I'm only 3 in, so 3 live, 3 in. Wait till we go beyond. Okay, but everything's good, man. How's everybody else?
Doing great, man. Just ready to get this podcast started and talk about this episode 3.
So, what's up, Moto Viper 21, Moto Frank 21? Your Instagram is Moto Frank. You Moto Viper here. What are you, bro?
I got talked into being the Moto Viper here on the YouTube, so I took it. I ran with it. Fuck it, it's cool. It's pretty cool. Good evening, everyone. I'm just having a kick-ass Saturday, enjoying.
Yes.
Picked up a few comics, came back, did some things around the house. Ready to get this podcast going as well. Been stoked since Wednesday for this.
Yep.
All right. I cannot pronounce your name, sir, and I don't want to fuck it up, but thank you for stopping. Appreciate it very much.
Sogu Tukia.
Yeah. Let's see. We have 6 likes on the video. Appreciate everybody who has stopped and hit the like button. If you can, it does help out the show. It does make us feel like people do want to keep watching what we do. So if you can, do that for us. Let's see. But, speaking of letting people talk you into shit, fuck all that, man. Do what you want. Do what you want. So, just so everybody knows, the 30-minute mark, Moto Viper, Bull, Gushing, you may have to moderate, because at the 30-minute mark, myself and Marcos will be partaking from travel biscuits. Okay. We're going to see if we can make it through the fucking end of the show, the last hour and 15. Okay. So that is the challenge tonight with our travel biscuits.
What color?
Peanut butter.
Okay, peanut. I didn't know if they were yellow or red. I didn't know which ones you liked.
Gushing. Oh, God, look at Gushing killing it over there.
I just wanted to know, how long do you think you're going to survive? And if you're going to get the game ball tonight.
Oh, Marcos, answer that. That question's to you, Marcos. Okay, go ahead. So ask me again, Gushy. I'll go ahead and take it.
Do you think you're going to survive the travel biscuits? And will you get the game ball tonight?
So before I answer that, Pop the Troop. What's up, Pop, bro? What is happening, man? Thank you. Diamonds. Bro, diamonds don't miss a beat. Never. And tonight we are streaming on 3 Live Stream and M3 Reviews.
Yeah, that's a funny little feature that StreamYard does that I wasn't aware of, and Pac told me to do it tonight. So if I went to my YouTube right now, that's what I was fucking with, and we are live over there. Diamonds, what's up? And Pops, what's up? And Sugu Takiwa, what up? Takiwa? Sauce? What is that?
I
Sugo
don't.
Takiwa. I'm sorry.
Anybody
me.
want to take a shot at that? I do not. What do you think, Moto?
No, sir.
Sugo Takiwa.
I'm good. You don't want
Yeah.
my country ass trying to pronounce that.
Yes. Okay. So my question is, will I get the game ball tonight? I'm gonna do my damnedest to not get the game ball. So I'm gonna say no. What do you think, Marcos? You getting the game ball?
I call Pat crying by the end of somewhat of the show, like this.
What
And I'm
the
gonna be
hell are
right
these
there.
travel biscuits, bro?
I'm gonna be
What's up,
right
Trans
there with you, Pat. We're gonna be like this.
Aaron, Pops, Diamonds. You got some good people in the chat.
Trans Aaron. What's up, Trans Aaron?
What's up, Transaren? How you doing, man?
One of the nicest people I've ever met.
Yes.
All
Him and Pops, both of them are two of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire
Hell
life.
yeah.
I have met Pops. Pops is awesome, man. It was a good time to meet Pops in person. That was awesome. And Marco.
And he's a handsome devil now. Have you seen him?
Strong.
Look at that handsome devil.
Strong.
He is a handsome bloke. A bloke.
Yes. So, if all the questions have been answered at the fucking 6-minute mark, we're gonna go ahead and fire this bitch off. Before I get started, does anybody have any prelude they want to chime in, or you want me to go ahead?
You're good. I have some shit written down here.
Okay. Once your shit fits into what we're talking about or whatever, just go ahead and knock them shits out or whenever you feel. You are running this shit tonight too. So, let's just go ahead and fire it off. We end episode 2 with Bo-Katan saving Din Djarin and coming face to face with the Mythosaur. Bo-Katan has been dismissive of the Mandalorian religion that Din Djarin believes so much in. But after many events in episode 2 and some throughout the series previously to it, it seems she may be reconsidering the religion she has been dismissive of. So that's where we're going to start. What do you think? We'll go ahead and start with Moto.
Wait, what was your question, Pat?
Regarding how Bo-Katan's character is changing, involving with her religion. Well, not her religion,
Right.
what she feels about with the Mandalorian religion.
I had to think about that for a second. Yeah, because I could see it. She grew up in her way, her creed, and now her creed is gone. They're mercenaries now at this point. And there was that moment in the ship where Djarin says, "This is the way," and as she's flying, she says, "This is the way." So to me, I almost see it as she's starting to see this type of forgive me for saying it, for starting to see that way, his way.
Round the horn, Bull gushing M3. Go ahead.
I think Moto Viper, he's on the right track there. She's been really sarcastic about the whole Mandalorian. This is the way up to this point, and I think she's observing the Mando, and I think she kind of looks up to him, and she's starting to say, "Hey, look at him do what he does. He practices this. He has something that he can strive for and to try to be. Maybe I should look to try to do that as well." And like you said, Frank, she said, "This is the way," and I was like, "Well, she might be coming along to be part of this." So,
Diamond says, watching both at the same time. Let me know both this and episode 3. Let me know what you're talking about.
On M3 channel and this channel, but it's a gangbang, Diamond. You know how we do. We're just gangbanging this YouTube shit.
Yes.
It is a gangbang. Through the
Okay,
air.
here it is. My bad. I should have went in the correct order, so fuck me. Yo, 2 screen flexing, watching M3 and Pals. Nobody knows who the fuck Pals is. It's a type Pax channel at the same time. Go ahead, continue on, guys. After Bull's done, pass the mic when you're done, fellas.
oh, I'm good. Go ahead, Gushing.
All right. What I honestly think, and this may be way out there, but my take on it was I agree with what you guys just said. I think her mind is starting to twist in a different direction, based on, Mando's philosophy and the way he thinks. But I still see that I want to rule the Mandalorians. My guess is that she's maybe going to adopt their style to try to take over and lead all the people that are in his, coven. You know what I'm saying? That's my guess. I just get that feel on it. Like she was really upset at everybody else that was on her side leaving, when everything went down the way it did. She was kind of like the little girl stomping her foot saying, "Oh, I'm upset at that the boy not liking me in school." And she was pissed off that everybody kind of went their own way. And Mando's got a very straightforward, direct, honest approach to like really everything he does, even if people don't like it. That's why I like his character. I really like it because he sticks to what he. She's this evil person. And
Uh-oh.
We got a nomination for Game Ball.
It's all good. Come on, you got it. You can do it.
He's gonna power through it.
We got another
Another
nomination.
That might be my fault. He might have been checking something I sent him. So, but anyway.
Hey, so Gushing's froze, so I'll take it real quick. Honestly, I don't get it. Doesn't compute in my head to be watching these deep backstories of what, like when Moto Frank went pretty good into saying, her religion and this and that. I didn't take on any of that. I'm just like listening to you guys. I'm like, oh yeah, that does make sense. But in my head, I just want to see Bo-Katan's sweet ass walk across stage, show me that badonka-donk is what I'm going for. Visuals is this what's carrying me through this, not more or less the storyline behind everybody and shit. But that I made a fucking point to bring that up about later in the show with kind of like feed on that. But I'm done. Pass the mic.
Yeah. If Gushing can hear us, bounce back out and come back in. That might help you, sir.
Yeah.
So, that's my fault. That's my thoughts. I definitely feel like there's a turn with her character. Now, I'm not sure what the character turn is, and Mark Cosplay says regarding that, I think Bo-Katan is playing us all. She wants to lead her people.
Yeah, but I mean, does she want to lead them in a negative way or a positive way? Like everyone seems to think right now that she's coming in there, all hurt and trying to do something negative, which her thought process might be that now, but who's to say if she gets in there and she starts, accepting the creed more and starts following their everything more, then she might seem to want to lead them more of a positive way. It might be a good thing, but she still can't lead without giving up or without Mando giving up that saber. So there has to be that as well. And he can't just give it to her. You know?
I want to kind of go off that too. You're supposed to win it in combat, right? So, and we all know that Bo-Katan used to have it. She did not win it in combat. It was given to her, and I do apologize. The character's name who gave it to her, it did happen in Clone Wars. No, I do. It happened in Clone Wars. I do believe she didn't win it. It was passed. It was handed to her. So I was like, okay, but you're supposed to win it in combat. So
yeah.
And then Moff Gideon got it from her because he won it from her in combat. Did we see the fight that they did?
No.
We just know that he had the sword,
That's correct.
Or the lightsaber. But
and Mando had no idea till Bo-Katan told him that after he already took it from him.
This Sabine Wren is the one who gave it to her, so she did not best it from Sabrine.
Huh.
Thank you, Mark.
Dude, yeah, don't sleep on Mark. That motherfucker's got all kinds of.
Oh no, sir, no, sir. You, everything good there, Moto?
Yeah.
Okay. We thought maybe there was an earthquake or some shit.
Damn near.
He was trying to catch that game ball.
Hey, let's see what we got. So, we're gonna go ahead. Go ahead, Gushin. Go ahead.
I foresee a battle between the two of them, between Mando and Bo-Katan.
Okay, so I think that there's going to be some clause in the Constitution of Mandalorian that says if you really don't want this shit, you can give it to this person. You know what I mean? They're like, we're going to find this new law. I'm like, because I don't see
reason
Bo-Katan.
I think so is she saw the mythosaur. Okay, she didn't believe in that shit. She thought that he was all full of garbage. She saw it, and she asked him specifically if he saw it, and he didn't attest to anything. I think he did, but he didn't attest to anything. I think she's going to use that to stake her claim in the chosen being able to see and conquer a mythosaur, whatever. I think that's going to be something she does choose, and I think that's going to be her in. I don't think she's evil. I don't think she's evil at all. I do think she's ambitious, and I do think she wants to lead. I do think that. So
I don't think Mando saw the mythosaur. I don't think he saw that. I think with his personality, he would have told her, "Oh yeah, I saw that."
Yeah, that's true.
That's kind of how he walks. He walks life like that. That's who he is as a human,
right?
Mandalorian.
Yeah. Good call. Good call.
Yeah, but he has in the past withheld information, not to be, like I said, malicious or evil, but he has withheld information before to figure somebody out. So we'll see.
Oh yeah, he's a bounty hunter for sure.
I really like this storyline and the development of the characters so far in season 3.
Yes, Mark Cosplay does say good point, Bullwinkle. Excuse me. We're gonna go ahead and pan. We're gonna go pan the episode because that was kind of the end of the episode, and we kind of start off with them discussing. That's when she asked him, "Hey, did you see anything when you were down there?" And he said no. And you know, obviously he's curious about that. Why do you ask? No reason, basically. So she's kind of playing that close to the chest. I think it's because is she doubting what she saw? Is she kind of like, did I really see that? All this stuff that she hasn't believed, kind of slapping her in the face, and you kind of have to say, wait a minute. Is it really happening? Did I really see it? That's kind of the way I took it. So they take off, and
I think she knows that what she saw, because when she leapt out of that water, that was fear. She was fearful, you know. And if you think, which can be safe, if you think you see a ghost or something, you would also feel that fear. So maybe she could see that fear, but I think she knows she saw that.
Oh yeah, she screamed underwater when all that bubbles came from her mask, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a creature of immense power, and when what was the name of the Mandalore that kind of started it all? He defeated one of them.
Mandalore the Great.
Was it Mandalore the Great?
Didn't he defeat it? They don't defeat them; they tame them. They make them like pets.
Yeah, but they prove dominance over them, correct? Yeah. So, I mean, that's a super extreme accomplishment, right? And that's why they become what they become in regards to that. So I think the Mythosaurs is going to be a really big arc in the entire development of what's going on with them. Go ahead, Marcos.
Here's my call then on something that I touched base on 20 seconds ago was she's going to end up taming that beast, and that's going to be in the law states that if you tame a fucking mythosaur, you have clarity to get the dark saber.
That's a good way to look at it. That could be possible.
We could see it.
That'll be my call. But you say sorry, Pack. I had Bo-Katan's ship. Gosh, that thing's fucking sick, dude. I love it. I know we've already seen it, but Right after they left the Mythosaur, they went into. She got in there. They got in the boat. They both got into her ship and shit took off.
Okay. What? Go ahead, Marcus. While you're doing that, I'm gonna get share screen up, and we're gonna kind of get into some of the images while we talk.
Oh yeah, no, where you at? Where are you at? Go ahead, bro.
We're getting ready to talk about the awesome dog fight
Mm-hmm.
scene and shit. Hold on a second. Why is this different?
That was the beginning of the show too, before
With the N1?
anything. Yeah, you don't even know. You're like, the show began. It's like,
Mhm.
that's just the
I
beginning.
know. It
Like,
wasn't
what?
really. It was a lot, right? It was a lot right up
yeah.
front, and he
Awesome.
he did that bailout.
Yeah.
and entered the N1, dude.
He reminded me of Anakin. It looked like
Yeah.
Anakin Skywalker.
I loved it. That was one of my favorite parts of the show.
Was that episode
really
2 when Anakin did that, or episode 3 when he jumped out and he was floating and Obi-Wan caught him on the? Was that 2?
What's your question?
3, I think.
Was that 3? Okay. When Anakin Skywalker jumps out of the his little ship and he's flying through the air like Mandalorian was, and Obi-Wan catches him with the ship. That's what it reminded me of. His little speeder.
Mhm.
Old school.
Old school. A straight blue.
Oh, what's up, Stray?
What's up, Astray? We will talk
Oh,
about
cool.
that comment. The last episode of Mando needs to trim the fat off the meaningless side story. We will talk about that in due time. But I'm going to go ahead and get this up. We had some people come in. Go ahead, Marcos, while I do screen share.
Oh yeah. No, Bo-Katan's ship, and then that whole when he's in there, he's got to do the drop zone and shit, and Oh, I see what you're doing, Pack. I see. Anyway, he's jumping out of the plane and fucking gets right down to the ground. He goes, blasts his pack, and he gets in the fucking ship hella fast. Just in enough time as that motherfucking TIE fighter's coming down in on him.
Yeah.
And shit. Fucking,
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
when he flips that switch, dude, it just goes Mach 5 instantly, man.
How crazy is this motherfucker got to be doing this? Just right down through these TIE fighters. You got screen up. I can't see anything else, so I won't be in screen share a long time because I can't see comments. Is it sharing?
It's sharing, but there's no picture except for us, like with what we look like.
Okay.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers. Oh, it's just us, right? Okay.
You motherfucker.
Mark Cosplay, episode 2. Mark Cosplay, he was
Come
hunting a challenging bounty hunter. Hunting the challenge.
All right, yeah. Thanks,
Changing.
Mark. That was episode 2. Yep.
Is it 2?
I was like, damn, they took that right
So you're
from
up.
Anakin falling.
It's Infinity. Oh, there you go. It was Infinity.
Yeah.
Gap.
I don't know why it was working. Come on, StreamYard. Should have been sharing, so I don't know. So I guess we're fucked on that.
All right.
Go ahead. But the dog fight, we're at the dog fight now with Bo-Katan and her gauntlet with Mando. Okay, let's see. Where do you think? So there's a strong imperial presence right now. Where do you think it's coming from? Because we see all these TIE fighters. We see a heavy influence. Where do you guys think? Who's pulling the strings on this deal?
Go ahead, Moto.
I'm gonna have to. I really believe it's Thrawn coming back from the Outer Rim to have that many ships. He has a fleet of 7 destroyers, right?
I don't know his backstory or lore enough to answer that. Sorry.
I don't know how many fleets. No, I don't know the number.
I believe he has 7 destroyers.
Not sure. Continue. Go ahead.
No, that's it. I dropped the mic on that. I think it's Thrawn with his fleet coming back from the Outer Rim.
What do you think, Bull?
I'm not really sure who it is. I know you and I spoke about that too, but I do know one thing that Bo-Katan, she said, hey, if you heard her talking to Mando, she thought that those ships were coming from somewhere else. And then at the end, when there was multiples, she was like, wait a minute, where did they get all those? And
Exactly.
It's almost like she was leading to, it's not who I thought it was. It's not a couple bounty hunters or mercenaries. It's something bigger from just her reaction. So I don't know exactly who it is, but I know it's something bigger than some mercenaries coming after her. especially after they blew up her castle, which is pretty effed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they sent in 6 TIE interceptors, then those 3 TIE bombers, and then there was a total, I believe, another 22 TIE interceptors, and that's when they bailed.
Yep.
Before I get to Mark Cosplay's comment, go ahead, Gushing. You have any ideas on who you think is pulling the strings?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There's reference to a couple different people coming from kind of like the cartoon, but it's somebody big, because it wasn't just some like random lord. It was someone who had a lot of power. So,
all right, I'm thinking, because I'm gonna throw my fucking dog bone out there. My for some reason they went into the storyline of the kid that's the what's his name, L52, and they mentioned Moff Gideon's name in here a couple times. So I'm thinking Moff Gideon's the one that's behind the fucking shit. He escaped from where his little prison was, and he's pulling the strings. That's my uneducated guess.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull this up, because Mark cosplays in agreement with me. I do believe this is Palpatine. He says, I think it's Palpatine continuously planning to return. I definitely think that's what's going on. I definitely think that's who the fuck it is.
If I had to say someone, it's probably that too. It's just the continuation of the whole Luke Skywalker story with him.
Frank, what do we know about the Empire? The Empire has, as far as we know, has always been ran by Sith.
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
I can't see this changing any. So, like Admiral Thrawn, he plays a very important part. And I had heard, shout out to my buddy Devil, he was talking to me about, but I think there's supposed to be some kind of series that's going to have Thrawn in it. I don't know if it's one of these upcoming ones that we're already watching he's going to start playing a part in, or if it's a newer one. So Mark Cosplay might know that, or anyone in the chat, if you know that, let me know.
Yeah, I heard that Moff being a governor, he actually works for Thrawn, and I think this whole cloning thing has something to do with Palpatine coming back. I think this is all connected.
Well, okay. We got to make sure we get the comments going on. Hey, there's no fucking super chats on the 3 Live podcast. Even though we could, we do not. So we're going to make sure we get the comments in. And you don't need to fucking pay to have them up on this motherfucking screen. Stray Blue 1 says, they should have spent the episode on who that was instead of the dumb scientist crap shoot. If you know anything about Star Wars, let me rephrase that. Star Wars always interlays shit in layers. You're going to get it in pieces. Wait a minute. That happened then. That must play into now. A lot of time they don't give it to you all at once. So that's kind of just their shtick, is Stray. You've been watching for a long time like we have. That's just my opinion on why they're not hitting it with us right away. There's some sort of, like I told Marcos, I'm like, you have to love Star Wars. And that was the part of the show that was Star Wars content. You got political, you got some kind of underlying shit that you don't really know maybe what's going on with yet. But
well, I did enjoy the show the second time. I enjoyed it more the second time I watched it. The first time, I kind of felt a little bit like Astray did. And then the second time I watched it, I was like, okay, they needed to go into this story arc. It's got to have something later on. It's got to have some sort of importance, right? Or they wouldn't take the time to do it.
Right. For everybody joining us, and we were testing it out tonight, we are live on M3 Reviews channel. We are live on 3 Live stream tonight. So that is what's happening. So give us new features. We'll check them out. We'll see if we like it. If you guys like the 2 screens, you like the double channels, let us know. Looks like we got 8 likes on the video. I do appreciate that. It is noob numbers, but you know what? It's 8 motherfucking bangers. So, and everybody that pops in here, we appreciate everybody's popping in. It is almost the 30-minute mark before we go. I've got a lot to cover, so I think I'm going to be fucked tonight, Gushing. To your question, I think I'm going to be fucked. So there needs to be a contingency plan for when me and Marcos do our travel biscuits. We need somebody to back us up in case we can't go ahead. This is the kind of shit you're going to see on 3 Live Podcasts. We'll do what the fuck we want when we want. Gushing's not here, so
I think one of the three will pick it up and we'll be able to handle it. I think we got it.
We got this.
Yeah, I think
We got you.
Yeah.
We can do it. This ain't our first rodeo.
What's up, Simple Eddie? How you doing, sir?
yes, what's up, Fast Eddie? So
Simple Eddie.
we go after the dogfight scenes. One of the things I love about fucking Star Wars are the dogfights.
Of course, I'm here.
The visuals,
always
everything. Love the fighting. So the first part of the fucking episode is just fire. It just brings you in, and you're fucking there right away. All right, so travel biscuits.
Cheers, my travel biscuit over here, Pack.
Okay. I might eat it in pieces. I'm not gonna do no cookie challenge. I will eat it, and we'll see what happens. Okay.
I like the red ones.
The red
Ooh,
one?
You like the red ones?
Cheers, homie. Hey, fucking, what are you
Sure.
doing? Just a corner right now?
Oh,
No, you can eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
you're gonna do it.
all fucking desk.
Stop being a
Put it,
bitch.
put it
Eat that
down.
motherfucker, bro.
What the fuck?
You eat your Scooby snack.
Hey, I should have sent them to everybody.
What are you doing?
I just sent
I
them
would
to
have
Pack.
loved it.
Well,
I know. I just sent him to Pack. He's like, dude, we're gonna fucking get stoned. And I was like, oh shit, let me send him everybody. He's like, well, fuck it, it's too late. Too late.
Hey.
And I'm like, damn.
I just
Simply-
ate. The only reason why I was being respectful was I was eating a breakfast burrito. I haven't eaten all day, so I was starving.
yep.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like hanging out in the garage. Sometimes somebody's got to take a piss. Sometimes somebody's got to eat. That's what we do.
Yes, yes.
Hanging
So-
out in the garage.
Before we
Are you
continue-
in a garage? Bull?
Right now I am. Yeah, today. Last week I was in my office / collection man cave. Now I'm in the garage.
Okay. Well,
Internet's a little better here.
I like both sides of the coin. I'm kind of jealous. I only get one area. It's designated,
Yeah.
so
I get two, so
you're a lucky
one,
man.
one being a garage, so that's that
Keep
this
going,
doesn't
boys. Keep
count.
it going. You're doing great.
Oh man,
Bro.
Pat, are you slowing down because of the peanut butter? Or
no.
that would have been gone already.
So,
if
check
I
this
thought.
out. We are going to apologize in advance if we can't continue the episode if it doesn't go right, or if it goes off sidetrack. But fuck
It's
it.
gonna be perfect. It will be okay. Don't
That'd
worry.
be
about
great.
it.
Oh,
You
no,
got-
I'm
you
not-
have
I'm not
Bullwinkle
gonna let you
ladies
forget
right
this
here.
one.
Bowl 80s right here. I'm good.
So before we continue, what's everybody's choice of vice tonight? I got travel biscuits and beer. We got Marcos.
Travel biscuit and Bud Light.
Discussion.
Long Island's. There's my almost third one gone.
Secret ingredients. What is this? Nobody
Ice.
knows.
He said
Or maybe you do. Or maybe you do. It does have ice in it.
Moto, what you got, man?
It does makes my pinky.
I'm doing some OG Granddaddy Perp, and I'm enjoying my beetroot Crystal Light iced tea with chia seeds.
Shout out
Did
to
you say
Frank,
chia
bro.
seeds?
Hey,
Yeah.
everybody,
Hey.
cheers. Ciao. Yeah. Great
Stray's
Kool-Aid
drinking
says.
great Kool-Aid. Nice.
So the
Nice.
the dog fight scene. We threw that. Is there anybody in wants to comment on that? Has anybody got any notes on that?
Yeah,
It's
if I can-
badass.
Beautiful.
Din Djarin's takeoff was perfect. He was just like, boom, straight up. When she dropped him off, and then he's coming in hot behind her, taking out some of the fucking guys that are behind her, and she's still trying to deal with the guys in front of her. All the dogfight blasting and shit to the last one, and she fucking stops her ship. Hell is sexy. The fucking wings do this. It turns around and fucking goes blah
Yep.
blah.
She
Last
did a
one.
top
I thought
wing.
that was-
Top wing
was fucking
turnaround.
It
Mhm.
looked
I
like
love-
every like scene in a car scene, like a chase scene,
Yeah.
and the person spins around and shoots them.
Yeah.
It looked just like that, but in a spaceship. It was cool.
That was
In
great.
the scene of in the dog fight when he goes up and is in one an apex,
Yeah.
and then inverts, comes straight
Yeah.
down.
Top
shoots
Gun,
right,
baby.
straight into that interceptor, skips off his blast.
If that wasn't damn Maverick, I don't know what was.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
He is
freaking
He's
beautiful.
not even used to the speed of the N1.
Right?
So, like,
Hey,
there's more that he can get out of that once he gets better.
How many people thought when he was having that conversation with Bo-Katan, I thought he was going to pull a damn Tony Stark and call the N1 up by some sort of, he was like, let me get to the N1. I was like, is he going to like control it with something and fly it like Tony Stark? That's what I was thinking at first.
Right. I could see that.
It's the ship's legs with Bo's legs.
Yeah, Mark Cosplays M3 confused the ship's legs with Bo's legs.
Yeah,
I think we're all fucking
They were
confused.
welcoming the captain.
I think we all need to take a vote that she can take her helmet off too. It's okay if she does it, right?
Well, you fuck the helmet. We talk about some other shit, bro.
Her
The
socks,
source of the helmet.
just her socks. She could take those off.
She's got pretty eyes. Her hair's pretty.
Oh, before we continue on,
Hey, Bart. Hey, look. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No.
Moto Viper's like, I want that fucking Cara Dune. Fuck that Bo-Katan.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Me
Peg.
too.
double
Pretty
sandwich. Like I said, you might get offended on 3 Live Podcast. And it's on M3 reviews too, so I might just have offended all his people. So fuck it. But fuck it.
You're not offending anybody.
I did want to say this when we talk about Mandalore the Great. Mandalore the Great created his helmet out of the Mythosaurus skull
Yeah,
that he tamed.
the skull, the bone of a mythosaur.
Before we go on to the next part, do you guys have anything touch on your topics, Moto Viper?
Battle, the dog fight? No, I'm good.
Anything? Do you guys think you want to touch on before we go on?
Yeah, real quick. She did say mud scuffer when they bombed her home, and when she said mud scuffer, I swear I thought she was going to say motherfucker. She said mud scuffer. They just bombed my home.
I
And
did
then,
not hear that. I watched.
Oh yeah, mud scuffer.
I'm gonna watch it 3 times to hear that.
And then when they did the, they were like, "Fuck it, we're gonna die here. Let's do this." He sent her coordinates to jump, and they both jumped. Boom, boom, they're gone. And then the fucking ties kind of dispersed off to the side. Reminds me of when Neo in part 2 is with all the fucking agents, and they're just beating each other's ass, beating each other's ass, and there's like 1,000 agents keep coming. He just fucking gets down in the Superman pose and fucking blasts off, and then agents, he's just like cracking his neck, and everybody kind of just walks away and shit. Nothing they can do about it, you know. I like that.
Hey, one quick question. Excuse my ignorance, but why the TIE fighters can't like jump and follow them?
Hold on.
What is that?
I'm going to touch base on that.
I can tell you right now why. Because they're set up to take on inferior aircraft.
Hold on. I have this. The fleet of the TIE interceptors. Some TIE interceptors were equipped with shields and hyperdrive. The TIE Advanced also had hyperdrive capabilities. Both were said to rival the X-Wing, which is often cited as the best starship of its time. So when I saw that scene, I'm like, these motherfuckers, I guess, weren't the ones retrofitted to hyperdrive. You know what I'm saying? But
Or they were told not to follow them.
maybe, but they do have the capabilities. They said a lot of them they did retrofit, or they did give them the capability to have that gushing.
Yes, a lot of them did, but a lot of them also didn't, because the Imperial creed was to take on and destroy lesser opponents. So they did that as a means of saying we don't have to put out or expend the resources of attacking and losing. They go after easier targets.
Right.
Just like a predator with prey.
You know what I think, Moto?
Mm.
You know what I think? I think maybe the Empire was too busy with Yo Mama, and they fucked that shit up.
That's what you get.
That biscuit already hit him. The biscuit.
No,
has
negative.
left the building.
Okay, hit meter. Shut the fuck up. Not even close. If you don't know, we're talking about hit meter. Me and Marcos decided tonight we were going to partake of some travel biscuits. They're special cookies with special stuff inside them. And that sounded fucking gay, but it's not. It's not gay.
It did sound gay. You got that one right.
Yeah.
So I personally made them and I sent them to Pack. So hey, did you taste my DNA?
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
I'm really happy you
I'm
guys are
serious.
biscuit
I knew Marcos put his wanger in there.
Oh, I
He
stirred
fucking stirred that with his
I
wanger.
know you didn't run a
it.
batch up in that motherfucker.
Yes, he did. He stirred that with his wanger. You are getting full on Marcos semen.
Anyway,
biscuit buddies. They
So
are
we're gonna-
biscuit buddies. They
we're
don't worry
gonna
about us.
continue on.
Biscuit buddies is perfect.
Don't worry about us, biscuit buddies.
you motherfuckers were going on. So we panned to Coruscant. And if you don't know much about Coruscant, Coruscant is a never-ending planet. A never-ending planet-wide city referred to as I'm gonna see if I can Cumenopolis. Okay, I might got that word wrong. I do believe that. I do believe I might have a Greek term meaning worldwide city. So Marcos, Coruscant is a huge city. Nothing but one huge city. No cities within the planet. It's just Coruscant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Over
when
a
you
trillion residents.
when they pan to Coruscant, we'll start with Moto Viper. We'll go around. When they pan to Coruscant, and they showed the city. What did you guys think? Because we did tell you I'm very like if you can dazzle me with visual features. So to me, it was great. What did you think when they panned to Coruscant?
I loved it. We only got to see a little bit, or only got to see a little bit in the movies, and this just opened it up even bigger. Just how huge, how massive this place is. It's beautiful. I did notice some of the tweaking they've done since the Empire has fallen, because this is 10 years since, correct? So you see how they've it's even more beautiful. It's more alive, more vibrant.
Pass the
I think
mic
it's
when you're
5
done.
years, right?
Pass the mic.
Go ahead.
It may be 10. I thought it was more like 5 years. But yeah, man, the visuals was amazing, and it's just cool that the Jedi Temple was there, and it kind of brings up the memories of watching episode 2, I think, and 3, seeing it there and seeing it now. It was pretty impressive when she said trillion. I don't know how many trillion she said, but that made me think about Earth and how many's on Earth. And when she said trillions, I was like, damn, there's a lot of people there. So I'm not sure how many she said. I think Gushton said she said trillions too. So
I think she said 3 trillion.
was it 3?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Motherfuckers be banging on Coruscant. Pass always pass the mic when you're done, guys.
Mike passed.
I think she said 1 trillion, a little over 1 trillion people, like 1 trillion, which I mean is a ridiculous amount of people. Touching on what both Bull and Moto said, I mean, the visuals of the city itself is amazing, because if you look at it, it was basically a Sith capital. Like everything came out of Coruscant. So it was dead. It was methodical. It was mechanical. It was gray. There was like no livelihood or joy or anything to it. And then when you see it now, it's like lit up. You see people eating fizzy pops and all types of shit. It's all lit up and there's lights. And it's much more alive. And I do think that Bull is right. I think it's more like a 5 year after time span, because things are still fresh. You've got the Amnesty Imperials that are coming in, so I think it's not far off from when they were defeated. But for sure, it was cool to see it, and think that it might be something bigger coming for Coruscant.
Go ahead, Marcos.
When it pans, let's see, they did the jump scene. They were coming in, and both Bo-Katan and Din Djarin were coming in with their ships and shit, right? And then is that what you're talking about when it pans on the city? I just thought that it was fucking a cool another place, kind of like Sky City with Caribbean. What's his name? Lando Caribbean. His fucking Sky City. It's kind of like that memory to me, but I can pass the mic. That's all I got.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I think it's pretty dope every time we've been to Coruscant, and I do think they're doing a great job with the Apparently, they have a good budget for this show. I've said it here before. I wish they would had this kind of budget for Obi-Wan. That'd been fucking great. But yeah, let's see. So we painted the Coruscant where the New Republic is convening. Dr. Pershing is speaking on his latest work, modifying DNA cloning. And we see Dr. Pershing is befriended by G68, aka Elia Kane, ex-communications officer for the Empire. She manipulates the Doctor into retrieving old, confiscated Empire equipment on an impounded Star Destroyer in a prohibited part of the city. That's the section we're going to go ahead and take on. Marcos, we'll work it around the other way.
Okay, and then say what you were going to say one more time. Or say one more time.
Just the part where we see Dr. Pershing addressing the New Republic. I did want to. Yeah, go ahead.
And he almost starts to cry and shit. Any motherfucking son of the Empire that chooses to go to the fucking so-called good side, he's fucking punk. That's my take on him.
Punk. Okay. So if you have any notes or topics during this little middle section, go ahead and address them, Marcos, while we're here now.
I did. We haven't gotten to it yet, but I did like the after the speech that this kid gives, he gets finally to go where all the riches are and all the elites and shit. So does that? I like that part because he was like, man, I came from fucking nothing. Now I'm up here with all these elites, and the elites are like, oh, the Empire, the rebellion. Who cares? Nobody knows. Like, what the fuck? Like, they're just in it because they're so fucking rich. They don't even fucking pay attention to the war and shit. I thought that was pretty cool. The elites just don't care. So, but I have no clue who that guy is. No clue at all. Go ahead, Moto.
I got a question. Who were those people in that room? Were those senators?
Yes, that is the New Republic. Yep.
And so are those the exact same people that were senators when it was the Empire, but now they're the exact same senators as the Republic, and that's why that guy was saying, yeah, who cares?
I don't think they fully fleshed out who's all involved there, but I don't know. See, I have a hard time thinking that the Republic is go ahead and let the upper war criminals that were running the fucking Empire be on the fucking floor of their Republic. That I would have a hard time. I'm like, why the fuck would you let war criminals on your fucking, in your Senate? So I don't know. That's what I would think. So I would think no.
I got 2 Easter eggs from Mark.
Just a second, I'll get you in, Bull.
From Mark Cosplay real quick.
Got
he
you.
Said, number 1, Darth Plagueis theme starts playing when Dr. Pershing finally decided to go with Elia Kane. That's something done on purpose. If you don't remember Darth Plagueis, he was Palpatine's master. And then number 2 was that that Dilophosaurus that killed that nerdy guy in Jurassic Park has a cameo in Coruscant.
Oh, I missed that.
What?
Oh, the magician.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me see that. Oh, okay. I got you. Nerd. Anyway,
He's one of
he's
the
got a
cinematographers.
he's
He's
like
like a lot of movies.
Go
ahead, Moto.
Movies.
Go ahead, Moto. What'd you say?
I heard he's a cinematographer that's worked in a lot of the series and stuff, and that's his cameo.
Before we touch kind of base on Darth Sidious, Bull had something he wanted to say before we did the Easter eggs from Mark Cosplay.
Yeah, I just wanted to touch base on what you said a few minutes ago, Pac, about the budget for The Mandalorian. That's one thing I have noticed in this season is the quality of the visuals and the quality of the actors. The actors are good, even if they only have a couple lines. Like, they're really good actors. They're not like A-list actors that we know their names, but they took their time picking these people that were doing this. And you can tell that they had a bigger budget. That's just what I want. You said I didn't want to interrupt anybody, but I definitely told myself this past episode, it jumped in my brain. I was like, wow, they put more money into it this time. they're taking more time. They understand that people are jumping on board with this, and this is doing what it needs to do for Star Wars. And they're going to take it, and they're just going to push the money right to it. That's good for us.
Right.
Excuse me.
If Mark Cosplay, if you could send me the timestamp on the episode when they started playing his theme song. I did miss that. But yes, Darth Plagueis was Sidious's master, and that's where he learned all of his shit, because they talked about how he could manipulate death.
Yeah.
And I think it's 2. Second movie, they talk about how Sidious was trying to master bringing the dead back, I do believe. Travel biscuits may be affecting my memory on that a shade. So
what he was doing was he was manipulating Anakin and saying, "Hey, don't worry about it. If you go to the dark side, I'll teach you how to bring someone back from the dead if
But
she dies."
I think he was actually capable of doing that. Mark, if you could chime in, or anybody else, I think he was capable. I'm not sure, or they were close. I don't remember what was said.
Man.
So, yeah, go ahead, Marcos.
Nothing. No. I was looking at. I think you're
Biscuits.
Yeah.
All right. So I think I was Moto. I was talking about this. So when they had Dr. Pershing on the Republic floor speaking in front of everybody, I'm like, oh man, this guy's kind of up in the ranks now. They need him. He's for his scientific acumen, right?
Uh-huh.
And then we find him he's a part of just being rehabilitated. I'm like, that's kind of fucked up. You're just a rehabilitated motherfucker, and you're allowed to speak in front of everybody. Yeah. That seemed like it was very often ranking to me quite a bit.
It's because of what he was doing.
And then he had the balls to push his agenda at the end of his speech.
He was the one that was in charge of DNA.
Hold on, Gushing. Go ahead, Moto.
I was saying, and then he had the balls at the end of his speech to push his agenda of how he was splicing DNA to make that one perfect person.
Yeah.
And they applauded.
He got all that speech done, met all the fucking elites, and then he is L52 behind a desk, fucking archiving fucking dumbass fucking shit under control by somebody telling him like, no, just go ahead and delete everything and all that information that he was told to delete. He was like, this is good fucking shit, you guys. Yeah, but it's empire fucking technology. We don't want that.
Yep.
Burn it.
Go ahead, Gushing. I know you had some things to chime in on that.
No, the reason why he was so important was because he was the one that was enlisted to try to clone Grogu. So he was huge. Right. It may seem like he's a small character, but his knowledge base was enormous. And he was, if the Empire hadn't been like truly kind of like overrun, or that segment where he's where the Empire is trying to make a little push in a small area like Moff Gideon and someone above him, because there's someone definitely above Moff Gideon.
Moff Gideon's no big fish, bro.
Yeah, he's not at all. He was enlisted because he was the best at what he did, and he was trying to clone that DNA to improve the force in other people, like maybe clones, like stormtroopers and shit like that.
Okay. What up, Big Country?
Yes, what is happening to Big Country? I got a comment I want to get to, but what is happening tonight? He says, what about that one guy? Okay. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Hit me off, let me know. Mark Cost. Yep. So the travel biscuit meter, how it's affecting my mind, is affecting my mind a little bit with memory because I know this. So Mark Cosplay says, yes, he manipulates midi-chlorians to create life. And it's rumored that Darth Plagueis and Palpatine created Anakin Skywalker. Yes, because Anakin Skywalker was conceived without a father. It's said that he was created. Yeah, so he was created. Travel biscuits meter. 1 to 10. Memories affected 5. 5.
Damn, it's only been 5
Halfway
minutes.
already. That's
It's
been
Star
like
Wars.
7 minutes.
No, I'm able to remember what I write and what I do and what I want to talk about. But
Yeah, send me one of those biscuits, bro.
the Star
Yeah.
Wars layers.
I'll
I got
take
you,
one
Gus.
next week.
I got you, Gus,
M3.
in just a second. The Star Wars layers, it's dropping them off, dude. Pop, 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 pop. Go ahead, Gushing.
Okay, so you do remember when Pershing said that he grew up in a lab? That his
Yeah, I think
parents
he's a
were in a
clone.
lab. His parents were part of, from what I've read in like canon and stuff, his parents were part of Palpatine's plans long ago.
There it is.
And possibly that the Anakin.
So you think he's a clone?
Yeah,
He grew up in a lab?
yeah.
That's what I told Pac. I told Pac I thought he was a clone the other day.
But I didn't want to say anything, but there you go.
Yeah.
You just justified what I wanted.
Because he said, when he said, "Hey, you're new," he goes, "What do you
Yeah.
mean?"
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah. It was, yeah.
Yeah, but no, you got it right. You got it. I think you guys are. I think you guys are hitting the nail on the head right there. I think that is a huge plot twist in this entire season, and you're going to see something really big coming to fruition.
I'm going to say I don't think he's a clone, but could be wrong. So I'm going to go with the other side, right? You guys are over here. I'm going to go over here, and we're going to kind of see how that plays out through the episode. Kind of see what goes on there. Let me get caught up with chat. Let's see. Big Country says, chilling, what up? Yes, the travel biscuits. So it has been 26 minutes, and I think the travel biscuits have affected Marcos to where he doesn't realize he's on TV. And he's like, he's like, I need to do this right now. What's up?
I need to go to the bathroom, but I'm going to pee on the
Usually he'd be
floor.
like, hey, I'm
gonna take
gone.
a
I'm gone. He just was like, bye. He may not return. Who knows? Fuck.
He has been known to do that in many live streams.
Okay,
Like,
game
where-
balls
where-
are being
where Marcus
decided.
is.
Game balls are being decided. Okay, so if we're
I'm
all
good.
clear on that,
I'm good. I'm good this week. I'm good this week.
Oh, I'm not getting the game ball.
dude.
I'm
Oh,
going.
so I've been thinking there will be
Oh hell,
there will be punishments divvied out for game
Shit.
balls.
I'm
I
out.
haven't decided what.
I'm out.
Oh, man.
Bye.
Oh, for all you that just joined, game balls are given out to the person at every show, the member that fucked a bunch of shit up on the show. I'm not immune from that. Hey, he just
What if-
needs to get a beer.
What if no one fucks anything up?
No game balls fucking delivered, bro. So a game
Hey.
ball. So if you play basketball, let's use an example. If you fucking do well on the team, you kicked ass, right? In the locker room, you are given the game ball. Well, through live stream is not like everything else. We're gonna reverse that. If you fuck up on this show, you get a game ball. It's not a good thing, right there. Yeah.
Make it in,
I
Bull.
don't have it. I don't have it. I'm gonna shoot.
Make it in, Bull.
Shoot it, Bull, right there,
I did. That's right.
right there in front of you.
Oh,
Man, apparently the
Jordan. I did a Jordan. Or for some people, I did a Kobe.
Hey, I got L52 is a clone ? Written down.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
Is L52 a clone?
That's what I said.
Yeah, I had look at. So I heard you say that, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I told Pac that the other day. I was like, I think that son of a bitch.
I
is a
told the
clone.
other guys I'm going to take the other side of the coin for debate purposes. I'm going to say I don't think he is. So the whole ear grabbing thing, right? It was the right ear, right? When I first saw him, like seeking communication from somebody, but on the last episode of season 2, when they go to rescue Grogu from Moff Gideon, travel biscuits making me think hard on names.
I think Mike Tyson did it.
Shut up, Bull.
Sorry, I got the game ball. Sorry. I got the game ball. Give me the game
So
ball. Damn it.
when
I
they
got
go
it.
to rescue Grogu, they storm the bridge, right? And one of the officers on the bridge takes Pershing like hostage at gunpoint, and fucking Bo-Katan just goes and shoots him right in the face, and it like the laser grazes grazes that right ear. So supposedly that's why he's grabbing the ear, because he's got damage to it. But I keep like, this seems like there's something more. Do you guys get the feeling there's something more to that?
I think it's a nervous tick.
Yep.
So
I think it's a
don't know.
tell.
Yeah.
I think it's a tell when he's lying.
I got comments to get to, but I got to take a fucking piss, Marcos. So Marcos, if Marcos can't take it, gushing is
I'll
the
do it.
next up.
I got it. Hey, check it. Yeah, we all got it. But hey, go take your piss. Hey,
Yep.
man. Yeah, fuck
Fuck gushing.
fuck
Fuck
that
that
L52
big bull.
guy. I don't trust L52. But I did
trust
like it.
him.
Trust him? I don't trust him.
I trust him.
All right, I got Mark Cosplay's comment up if you guys want to handle that, because I don't want to get too far behind.
Mark Cosplay says where Dr. Pershing is giving his speech, and then Big Country says, what if you made it your mission to collect as many game balls as possible? Yes, Big Country. Mark Cosplay said it was Cara Dune.
Yeah.
Big Country. Are they like ping pong balls or basketballs? Trying to decide if I need a bucket.
I'm loving this big country guy. He's awesome. They're golf balls.
What's up,
Actually,
Raphael?
they're mothballs.
Mothballs. Yeah, they're bull balls.
Hey,
Bull 80.
look,
Bull 80
Cosplay,
balls.
I agree. I do think that, like we just discussed, I think it's a lying tick. I think that's him, pulling on his ear because it's like a nervous.
Okay, so
thing.
so when did he pull on his ear the first time?
When he was gonna cry about he lost his mom.
Why would that be lying about that?
I don't think that was.
I think
Okay.
it's out of a bad memory.
I'm just okay. When was the
I
second
don't
time?
think that was. I don't think that was what he was trying to convey at that point. I don't think it was. It was that. I think that what he was lying about was the situation itself, maybe to gain sympathy or whatever else.
Okay.
But he also, when he starts talking about, when they're all sitting around and they're talking about what do you miss?
Yeah.
Like trivial things, not big things. Well, he gets upset. I think that in his mind at that point, he was thinking about the things that he missed, and he missed his work, and his work was cloning and genetic DNA. So I think he's kind of a big character, but a small part of the whole.
Or
Okay.
I think there's more to the story, and you're going to see, and he's going to be included too.
Big Country says nerd.
I am.
That reminds me of somebody else.
Nerd.
Dirt.
What's up? Let's see. What if May? Okay. Big Country also says, what if your mission is to collect as many game balls as possible? That's how I'm going to interpret what you just typed or didn't type. If that's your mission, you'll get as many game balls to the face as possible.
Hey, so then he says, what kind of balls are we talking? Ping pong balls or basketballs? He needs to know if he needs a bucket or a dumpster. And then we went down. He's like, because Bull Eagle said they're mothballs. He said dumpster it is.
what are you talking about? Game balls?
Yeah, he's gonna get a dumpster.
Okay, so I have to make a correction. I do know that was Cara Dune. My voice said Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan didn't fucking shoot him. Cara Dune did, but I said Bo-Katan. Travel Biscuits. Star Wars memory layers.
I think with the guy being shot in his ear, I think it was such a traumatic experience for him because this guy's not a fighter, right? He's a scientist. He's never been around any type of combat. So I think it was such a traumatic experience. I think every time he's asked a question and he has to go back in time and think about when he lived that life, he reflects back to that and he's like, damn, that's part of that, right? Because it's a very a drama-filled vision that he's seeing. He's like, God, it's taking me back to where I used to live back there. Because I don't think that dude's lying. I mean, she set his ass up bad. And he's like, no, he's begging and pleading. And I believe the dude. I think he had zero clue. No clue what was going to happen, that she was setting him up. He's like, wait a minute, she did this. So I don't think it's malicious. I think when he grabs that ear, I think it's him soothing himself because he's like, damn, I'm thinking about what's going on back in my past. Like, what happened? I got shot in the ear. I was part of this thing. I was doing this stuff I shouldn't have been doing. You know, it was against, they were making me do it, but it was against who I was as a person. I think the dude's a good guy, man. My opinion.
Okay.
What's up, Razio Kane? Razio Kane says, look at the panel of virility. That's right. 3 live streams for fucking men.
Fertility. I think it's a typo. He meant fertility.
Fertility? Yes. Yes. Okay. We're going to go ahead and go on. Is the panel clear, Moto Viper? Everybody clear before we go on?
Oh, yeah. I just want to say one thing. That fucking city was higher than the highest mountain. That's fucking high. They were at the peak of fucking basically Mount Rushmore, the way that I saw our highest mountain around here. Not Mount Rushmore, the one that, anyway, it's a high mountain. And it's so fucking, it's like 17,000 feet or some shit.
Biscuit buddies. Mm-hmm. You're done.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the highest mountain.
Hey, sure, M3 review. Facility works too.
Good.
Yes, you.
Night.
My
Damn
God.
it, sons. Let's see. I think we are ready to go on. If everybody's ready to go on, nobody wants to talk about Pershing and him getting deceived, et cetera, et cetera. I saw it coming a mile away from her. Obviously, because they flash back at the beginning of the fucking episode and show her on the bridge of, they don't show what ship, but I don't remember what episode.
Officer.
And if you look back when they're on the train and he's nervous as shit, she's cool as a fucking cucumber.
She's done it a million times, right?
She's cool as a fucking cucumber.
It got you, bull. So this last week, me, Moto, M3, we did a stream party, whatever the fuck they call it, a stream circle jerk on Disney Plus and watch fucking The Mandalorian, right?
Circle jerk.
Something like that. And we all watched it. This week it was just me and Bull who watched it. Bull got you. You're like, oh, I remember.
It's dirty.
It got you, bro. I was like, is he gonna see it's her? You didn't see it during the show, bro. I gotta call you on that one.
What, G68? That it's who?
I knew it. Pac did not know who it was.
You thought Pershing, like Pershing. You kept going Pershing.
Pac said he loved her haircut. He said, I love the way she looks. I love her haircut. And I think she's hot. And I trust her.
She's got nice arms. You saw that?
This is the part of the show.
Yeah.
He irritates me. So we just talked. I talked about how we enjoy things that look nice, right? That look good. I just keep being annoyed by her.
But
he do not like her. He hates her. He's like, I hate her haircut.
Have something. She's done that run a number of times, right? Because when she said, let's jump. How in the fuck do you jump from something going a couple 100 miles an hour onto something that's soft and you're going to land right?
That's what when me and Pac watched it, that's what he told me. I think he was right on the money. Yeah.
I think that you're on the money on that one.
Go ahead. I think Moto, you wanted to say something, didn't you?
In regards to what, the Pershing?
I thought you were trying to get in and say something.
Oh no. You guys I'm all caught up with you guys on that, but I can tell you, I do kind of still think the guy's kind of wormy. Something just doesn't strike it right with me. He had choices. That whole mirror scene where he's like talking to himself. This is why I'm doing it. It's for the Republic. I call horse shit.
I'm agree with you, Moto, as you continue. What fucking clam talks himself in the fucking mirror? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Did you say clam?
Yeah, what fucking clam talks himself in the
No, I agree with you. I think
scientist.
Clam is the perfect fucking word.
Scientist clams. Go ahead, Moto. Continue on with your mirror. What you thought?
Oh yeah. I'm just wondering if that was at first I thought, he's gonna talk him into it, he's gonna do it, and then I did. I watched it again the second time, and as I watched it, you could see that from the time he gave that speech in that theater to that very moment in the mirror, he's just kind of a wormy guy to me.
Yeah,
And,
Exactly.
and one thing is, why would they hook up the mind flare for him to forget all his knowledge? That makes no sense.
Right.
They didn't
I
do that.
agree.
That's not what they did.
Okay,
Oh,
so let's correct that. Yeah,
Right.
right. Go ahead. You two go ahead.
That's
No,
not what
drop
they
the mic.
did. Yeah, they did it just to make him happy and not feel sad. And she went and turned it up to erase his mind. That was her
She
doing.
did.
Yeah.
That's not what they wanted to do. Even though he tried to tell them that it was capable, the guy was like, "Oh, that's not what we do. We don't do that here." But
Right.
she did that.
Because he said
Why
that it
did
was
he do
mind
that,
flare
bro?
technology, right? And then they were like, no, that's what the Imperials would have used it for, but this has been modified. This is to help you cope with not being a part of the Empire. And
And if you remember when it pans down to him and they're doing it on the low setting, he appears to be happy.
yeah,
He does. Yeah. So it was working, and then she turned it up, and then he went to not being happy because
he turned it way up, right?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pack, you're falling asleep, homie.
No, pin 15. I was typing. Pin 15. Let's
No,
see.
I don't think so.
I don't know, dude.
Maybe,
I don't know.
but I doubt
Aliases are a bitch. God damn it.
it. He might be right.
I don't know, man.
What are y'all doing in private chat? It's here.
Yeah,
It's
you
for
see,
fucking everybody to read on the show. All right. So so it was fucking badass when they panned to the Star Destroyer. Love it. That was a cool moment. What do you think, Marcos?
Yeah, when they had the Imperial Fleet Yard, I've been to Pick and Pull to go, do shit at Pick and Pull, right? And there's just fucking cars everywhere. And then I've been to Benicia, which is they have all the really big ships that go to die from the Navy, and they're just all out in this fucking huge bay. And you're just like, damn. So I can imagine having Imperial. Say you're a kid and you want to put a Star Cruiser together. So you go to the fucking Imperial Fleet Yard. You're like, I need this part. Because you're fucking building a big ass fucking. I couldn't fathom that how fucking cool those fucking destroyers are. All the ones that are in that field, I like that or that.
Right here. I have to do it because it's a trial. It's a trial.
It's funny that he said that, and he looked at him like, "What? I've heard that before."
Hey.
That was funny. I love it.
It's a trial. This
Yeah,
is the way.
This is the way.
Hey, okay, so
Fucking
Mark,
game balls deliver. Moto, you nailed it. Those other three motherfuckers, they suck.
Who?
Mark Cosplay says when Dr. Pershing says it's a trap to the Mon Calamari before getting his mind whipped, that's a reference to the famous line in Return of the Jedi from Admiral
Of
Akbar.
course it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. It was perfect.
Marco,
I
type
loved
them
it.
shits in the
Perfect.
comments, bro, so I can pull them up. Hey,
There's
you
some
ain't gotta-
crap.
Perfect.
yeah, Tim,
It
it's a
was
trial.
perfect.
It's an Easter egg, he says.
Hey, let's go back to this doctor. I don't think he's being malicious. I think he understands his research. If you're a scientist and you're in your whole life you've worked on one thing, right? Say I'm trying to cure cancer, and I'm like focused on curing cancer, right? And I'm like, damn, I can really do good. And a bunch of political people come and tell me not to do that, but I really feel like I should because for the good of humanity. I think that's where his mindset is. I don't think he's being malicious. I don't think he's being shady.
But that's
I think he knows. I think he knows what he has can do good, and he's just a scientist. And he was told to stop doing it. And he's like, "Damn, but it can do this." And he's just being really ambitious. I don't think he's being shady.
Okay.
Sure. And I know that because he's this close, and he said that he was this close to completing it.
Yeah.
But
And if you take it away from somebody,
so what did they do to his head? What's going to happen to his head then? Because I took it as when she cranked it, they're erasing all of his knowledge, but I thought they wanted his knowledge for his cloning knowledge.
no,
Maybe they just,
I think they don't want him to have it. So I think they purposely set him up with her to wipe his mind so it can't never happen.
So
Wait,
she's a true Amnesty Republic
Oh,
rehab.
Well, maybe they're not wiping it; they're suppressing it so they can access it at any time.
or is it okay? That's a fucking great point. What if they're wiping it because they know he has the keys to do what the new Sith or whoever's controlling the
The
Empire?
other side won't.
Then all of a sudden, Republic has this shit, right? I don't think she's with the Republic though. Do you guys think
I
she's
don't
with the
think she's
Republic?
with the Republic. No,
Right.
I
So
think she's with the Imperial,
I think she's with Moff.
the Empire.
I've
I
never
think
seen
she's
more.
with someone bigger than Moff.
I'm torn 50-50. I'm not sure who she's with because I think maybe it's a possibility they don't want his fucking knowledge. They said, hey, go out here and say what you need to say. Then we're going to take you back here and wipe that shit. Because
She really is.
no one needs to know how to clone people. We don't need to know how to do that. It fucks things up. Stop doing it. So we're going to wipe your fucking mind.
She is a 100% rehab, an amnesty rehab. Then.
She's the Judas.
Game ball for
Judas.
fucking cell phone noises.
That's
Marcos
not
is like, fuck you. It's on my channel too. I'll do what I want. Oh, who's laughing? That was funny. Anyway, fuck it.
I was.
But fuck it.
That my bad.
I was laughing in my heart.
Right. So they arrest him. They put him in the device. And somebody was talking to, and it might have been Bull when we were watching it, said, wow, they're really kind of making, you can't tell the difference between the Republic or the Empire. They're kind of blurring the lines, right? But like I said, they weren't trying to wipe him out. You know what I mean? They were, that just got my attention.
Or were they?
Oh,
Earlier they-
okay. No, I just figured something out in the chat. Sorry, that caught my attention.
What's that?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Marcos.
No, the mind flare. Yeah, I don't think that they're wiping his mind. I think they're doing something else, but I don't think they're
Right.
erasing him.
That's what I'm saying. So, do you think they're blurring the lines with the Republic? Seems kind of set the kind of same ways as what the Empire had. We think, Moto.
I'm gonna agree with that.
When they start calling people numbers instead of names, you have to start looking at that too. And they brought a lot of attention to that during this episode, how they were not telling anybody by their name. You were only a number, right? And you were only allowed to do what someone told you to do, which is basically the same thing as the other side, right? So, yeah, I think they're really walking that fine line about just being the same, just called something different.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody's clear. We'll go on.
Yeah, I put that's a setup for sure.
Okay, so before we go on with the ending, because we're basically look at that. I got a nervous tick. I must be lying about something. Somebody shot my fucking ear. Fuck it. Before we get to the last part, right? Because I feel like this episode's bookend, right? Action right off the rip, bro.
Yep.
And then we went into what I call Star Wars political shit. Well, up until this point, what are you thinking about this episode, Marcos?
It was a character builder for
Before the end.
right. It was a character builder for L52 and G68, and it was cool in the beginning, but it was great in the beginning. But I kind of don't care about these two characters yet. I know I probably should because I know that they're going to be something later. But this episode by far has been the most non-Mandalorian of all the episodes, in my opinion.
Agreed.
What is
I agree.
what does that mean, Marcos?
That means this episode was 25% Mandalorian and 75% something else. And I'm not in on the something else yet. I'll learn, but I'm just saying this episode was not what I wanted. The opening scene with Mando and fucking Bo-Katan to carry that through the whole fucking. I don't care about L52 and G68 yet.
This is what I
Yeah.
This is what I told you in the beginning.
It's
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah, you gotta like
Star Wars is going to jump into political shit like this, the political aspect and people being manipulated in the Republic and on the Empire side can be sometimes can be very dull.
Okay, so Jon Favreau did the front opening scene and the first 10, 15 minutes of it, and then he went to go to the bathroom and came back and said, "Whoa, what would you guys do? What? No. What? Oh, fuck it. All right.
It is
Yes.
funny though. It's funny though.
But excuse me.
Mark Cosplay says, I love the episode because all of the Book of Boba Fett haters take that haters. I think what Mark Cosplay, and I'm sorry if I get this wrong, Mark, and I'm wrong, you tell me in the comments. He says, all of the Boba Fett haters take that. I think what he means is take that. If I'm wrong, let me know, bro. But Boba Fett wasn't my favorite until Mando popped in.
Yeah. I enjoyed this episode. Like the beginning of it was amazing. Like you're on your seat, in the edge of your seat, you're watching it, you're like, yeah, let's go. And then it slows down. And then it builds an arc. It talks about this guy. And I'm okay with that because the very first couple episodes of Mandalorian, he was pretty prominent, right? He was talking to Mandalorian. He was the one that was going to do the experiments on Grogu. He's the one that told Mandalorian what they would probably do with Grogu. He's kind of the one that kind of got Mandalorian to go back for him. Like they did their thing together, right? Like I'm glad that they're doing the arc on him. And that's okay that it's not 100% action fighting, dog fighting, lasers going back and forth all the time. It's okay to slow it down. You know, that's why I'm a Dragon Ball Z guy. I like that. You know, they build it up and then they fight like hell, and then they build it up and then they fight like hell. You know, okay. I like that.
Before anybody else goes, we're gonna hit the chat a little bit. Capitan says that Bo-Katan is hot or what? Or hot. Wait a minute, that Bo-Katan is hot or what, people? So we got something to say to that. This is the way.
This is the way.
Hey, Moto, everybody got on board with us this time.
You guys failed.
No, we nailed it. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all three squares over there on the fucking.
I said this is the way.
I didn't hear shit. Hey.
Gushing's actually, he's muted.
Hey, Pac, where's M3? He's right there. He's here now, right?
He's right there. Oh,
right there.
Boom.
Yes, sir. Bam.
His amazing goatee.
Oh my gosh. Hey, speaking of goatee, before we continue on with Star Wars, let's see what we got. We're gonna keep it up with chat. Let's see. Prime Diecast and Toys says, "What up, yo?" I don't know what the fuck Prime Diecast and Toys is. I think you're Tusk. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what you're calling yourself now, but what up?
What's up? What's up, Prime?
Oh man.
Okay,
those damn biscuits. Those damn biscuits.
Fuck it. Marcos, before we he's got something to say. Before we did the show, what I tell you I was gonna continue to do on this show. That's what we're gonna do. Yep. But fuck it. Go ahead, Marcos.
I have always, after IDW set up with fucking Megatron and this and that.
For Star Wars people, that'd be Transformers.
Yeah, Transformers. The way that I saw the Autobots doing their rule is how I see the Republic doing their rule. Fuck the fucking Autobots and fuck the fucking Republic, dude. I swear, straight up fucking Decepticons and the Empire, because they want freedom. Could be through tyranny, but it's freedom. And the way that the Republic does it is they're just like, we're rich and we're just going to do this and this. But the way that the fucking Decepticons and Empire do is like, you do what you basically do what you fucking want.
Star Wars people say, that comment you just said, sir.
fuck the Republic.
No. Anyway, what do you guys think? Are you guys? Hey, here's a political part of the fucking show. Are you pro Empire or are you pro Republic? Go ahead, Gushin. Your mic is muted, Gushing.
I'm neither. I want to be a fucking Mandalorian
Yeah.
Go ahead, Gushing.
or a Jedi.
I like the Empire. Fuck the
Okay.
Republic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that he just went along with Marcos, so Marcos said,
No, I really like.
punch him in the ear. Punch him in the ear.
They're
Look at his shirt.
honest. They're honest, whereas the Empire is, or the Republic is manipulative. They're the politicians that will fucking manipulate you to think that you like what you like and want to do what you want to do, but they are in it to fucking control you and do whatever they want.
Yeah, but
Period.
Palpatine was the master at that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm
So
gonna
maybe-
go
maybe-
last with this fucking fire, bitches.
Damn.
Maybe
Somebody
Palpatine-
mute that dude. Too many biscuits. Too many biscuits.
Maybe
No,
Palpatine
I didn't-
is
hey.
in charge of both the Empire and the fucking Republic.
So,
He's
He could
powerful
be.
enough.
huh?
He could be. I mean, you know,
He's like the legendary, most powerful Sith of all Sith, right?
Yes,
he
could-
could. He
he's
could
got
be
the
the
head.
ruler of both.
I
I
don't
did.
think he's dead. I think he's still around. I think that he plays mind fuck games on everybody. I think that he knows exactly what he wants and what he's doing. And I think he'll take both sides to fucking make people see his way.
He better wear a condom if he mind fucks me, because mine's dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Anyway, let's go on, bro.
My mind is fucking dirty.
Silence. Hey, man, I haven't seen you in a while, bro. What's up? 1 or 2. What's up, bro? I love saying that guy's name. What up, 1 or 2? Good to see you around, man.
What's up, 1 or 2? 1 or 2.
This person here who calls himself different names frequently says 501st, 100%.
501st, 100%.
Aha.
I go first, 100%.
This is the way.
Marcos,
This is the
no,
way.
Travel Biscuits got to be noticed. You can't mute. You can't mute the cam on.
Yeah,
the
you have
Travel
to have the cam there, Hulk.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
Whole way cam's got to be on while Travel Biscuits are engaged.
Right.
Marcos Hulk, what are you
could be
doing?
sucking on your microphone and all crazy types of shit, Marcos.
Go put your bathrobe on and chill.
Right. Stop peeing into the LED toilet bowl light and come back.
Hey,
Come back to it.
Captain Vergiften. Those
Right.
buttons.
Bull.
All right, I'm gonna start showing toys.
Bull. Are
Oh,
you
sorry.
pro Empire, pro Republic? Bull.
I'm neither. Really. I think they both have their flaws. I think they both want control, and it's just like everything else that we've ever been exposed to. It's just two different factions, just like fighting each other.
Yeah.
And I think if you're a Jedi or you're a Mandalorian, I think that's your best fucking bet.
This is the way.
This
This is the way.
This is
We-
the way. But it's
we-
toys, so the Empire.
Nope, you don't count, bro. Nope. You have to have the camera on, unless you tell me, bro. I was in here with my lady, and I'll understand.
There you go.
Look at that handsome.
You can
fucking
unmute him, or M3. You can unmute
This
yourself.
is what we've all been waiting for, Marcos.
Hey,
We
fucking
love that face.
stupid.
I don't
No,
think
you gotta
he
watch.
says, "Look at
Empire.
that guy."
You gotta watch
Empire.
the destruction the whole fucking way, along with everybody else. So, Moto Frank, I'm sorry, Moto Viper, dude, you're another guy. Keep
I
having
know
different
it.
names
Hey.
all over the place. Are you pro Empire or pro Republic?
I gotta be pro Republic, bro. I grew up with this my entire life. Luke fought so fucking hard. Han Solo, Leia, everything they'd had to persevere through, right?
I agree with you, but as they have developed the story, I have seen. You know how you look at a good guy, right? And then you see them later on through different eyes, okay, as the bad guy, not the good guy. Like I don't want to go to like different movies or whatever else, but like Cobra Kai,
Oh shit,
Johnny's,
just history.
Johnny's a
bro.
good guy. I fucking hate Daniel Son, but you know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, I think that I think that both sides are evil in a different way.
That's a good way of putting it. That's a damn good way of putting it. So, hey, like I said, this is 23. You're the GOAT. So you will hear shit on the channel you never heard before. There'll be politics. There'll be some religion. There'll be fuck whatever all the fucking time and motherfuck this. But, right?
Dirty biscuit motherfuckers. Sorry.
Oh, this thing's full of
30
fucking
minutes,
religion.
Marcos.
Market.
It's so full of religion.
Hold on, Bull. Hold on a second.
I mean,
Hold on, Bull.
you got to look
Hold
at
on, Bull.
Bo-Katan.
Bull. Hold on. Hold on. Remember that.
Could I be wearing any more clothes?
So we talked in the chat, right? Gushing sung for the first time in like an hour. Okay, somebody tell me, go back to it. I think I said an hour, 15, 13 minutes last time. That's how long it took him to sing. It took him an hour and 30 minutes to sing tonight, Marcos.
No, actually, I'll get on your boat, but he actually sang about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That's
Was
only
I
because
taking a
I
piss?
started singing
Yeah.
a little bit, and he picked up on it. I
Was I
sang a
taking a
little tune
piss?
for a second.
Okay. If I was taking a piss, y'all motherfuckers should definitely have alerted me. These are very important things that happen here. Okay. Space biscuits, motherfucking just a second.
Space biscuits.
Game balls.
Hey,
Fuck. I remember you, Bull. Hold on. Good.
what's up, new Soundwave?
I forgot.
Yes,
I
dude, I
forgot
kept
what I
trying to get there. Is there a link? No. I'm sorry, sir. I have 5 people on here already. I'm more than they can fucking handle, so we're gonna kind of roll with this. No, I don't send links out on this. I do apologize, sir. This is a closed network. Other people's style, they can do this. Put the link in the chat, but that's their style, not mine. Always be original. So fuck a link.
I don't like being original. I like jumping on the bandwagon.
Nope.
Everybody.
No, Marcos. Marcos M3 review
there he
says
goes
I'm
again.
having a structured. We're talking. We're all hanging out. Everybody can hear each other talk. First half of the show. After that, I put the link in the chat. Right. So you merged your idea with something else. That's what taking inspiration or homaging something means. You took it, you spun it, you made it something different.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
I think this needs to be said. Just because we acknowledge that you fucking sung for the first time doesn't mean we need to hear it the rest of the way, Gushing.
I think you sing like an angel. I love it.
I
love it.
appreciate
He
that.
does.
Thank you very much.
I love it.
I should
Beautiful.
call you Angelico from now on.
Ooh.
I've got 2 other
What?
things.
You sound like an angel.
I'm not saying no more because I can see the veins growing on the side of fucking Pac's head.
Under his hat? You can't see that under the hat.
Yeah.
Look at
I
it.
can. His head went like this a little bit, stretched out.
I think what he means is I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. So Gushing, speaking of, I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
This is the
No.
way.
No, I'm just talking about your bill. Your bill, it's straightened out a little bit more. so that means there's a little bit more on the side there. Your veins are popping out.
That's because I'm a little more straight.
Yeah.
'Cause I just freaking received travel biscuits from a motherfucker running a batch in them, bro.
Yeah.
So
Better watch that guy. He's gonna set you up. You'll be in jail tomorrow. Getting your
Listen.
fucking mind froze.
I'd eat the fuck out of those travel biscuits right now.
oh,
Oh yeah. I'd
Like
motorboat those travel biscuits.
they'd be fucking Marcos. They'd be crumbling.
Like Cookie Monster.
Can you imagine that? Cookie Monster motorboat.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Travel biscuits.
Ooh, okay. Hold on a second. I'm gonna blow your fucking mind because
Yeah.
you're probably like, "He
Sorry,
doesn't
chat.
know what the
Sorry,
fuck's
chat.
going on." Bull, you were in the middle of saying something before all that happened. Go.
I forgot. I completely
Now who
forgot. I'm
fucking
sorry.
rule? Who fucking owns shit?
don't
I remembered you
I
were
don't
talking. You didn't even
I don't
remember.
I don't. Somebody help me out in chat.
I yeah.
We
Like
we have
chat's like, yeah, we have zero clue what's going on.
Can I ask a question real quick?
yes.
All right, talk
Okay.
to me, Goose.
Paz Vizsla is Favreau, right?
The voice.
Yes.
The voice.
Yes.
I've heard voice for sure. I don't know if he's inside the
He
suit.
definitely is his character. Yeah.
That is Paz Vizsla because I
Yes.
got that. So and then now Bo-Katan is redeemed as well because she jumped in the lake of fucking living waters and shit.
Yes, it's good. Well, that's where we're heading. The last part of the episode.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I had because I know they just came back and Paz Vizsla's like, you're not coming in here, and fucking Mandalorian's like, bro, I got this water. He's like, all right. So then they go in and fucking talk to what I think is Bo-Katan's sister. Is the fucking? Is that right?
What?
Bo-Katan's sister is the fucking the armorer.
Give me the damn controls.
It's not they're not related.
No.
No.
Yeah. They're the same people. They're clones.
Hey, look at,
Not
hey,
at all.
Moto Viper's not laughing because he's in the same boat as I am. We don't know.
It's like, wow, they are sisters.
No.
Can we get some twinsies action?
Marcos, what was it laughing at you, bro?
Good. Because I'm like, I swear somebody told me that they're fucking sisters, bro.
They might be.
I didn't come up with that on my own.
Who?
I have to go look. Let me look.
If I don't have a fucking biscuit next weekend, I'm out.
I'm seriously.
Now,
I'm gonna need. I gotta join in on this shit. There's too much fun going
If I
on.
don't have a
in
biscuit
this
next
fucking
week,
group
I'm
that
done.
I'm part of.
I'm done with this shit. Biscuits or I'm done.
Overnight that shit.
Yeah.
Hey. I'll PayPal you.
M3, stop acting like you're text messaging. Listen
Yeah,
to me. We need
I'm
some
trying to.
biscuits.
No, Marcos, send me a message and overnight it. I will fucking
Yeah,
PayPal
I'm not
you.
kidding. I'm not
Because
kidding.
you are a talented motherfucker. Those biscuits are dirty.
Oh, wow.
Stupid man. Okay. Anywho.
Dude.
Oh, shit. Maybe we should do the show next week after an hour into biscuits.
Oh, man. That's dangerous.
Marcos,
What, man?
why are you so funny, bro?
Hey, but that was my last. Look at that was my last of the my notes here.
You had some great
I
stuff.
love how you take notes. You take
Here's
notes
some
on
great
everything.
stuff.
You take
No,
I do.
notes
notes
is
on
really
everything.
Bam. I'm a note taker, bro.
Oh man. So you want to know why I started laughing for 10 minutes?
Because you're fucking high.
It's because
because you were high as fuck.
Marcus, when we find the comment, I read it and that was it. Hold on. It was right here.
Hey, Blade, are you having some root beer? Fuck yeah, dude. That's fucking dumb, dude. Oh man.
Shut up. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we're talking about the last part of the episode, which I thought was fucking dope. So they kind of hit us real fast at the beginning, and then it was dull. It was dull. I will kind of say thank you for doing that. If you're going to give us a little bit of slower stuff, you sped us back up right then. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, Moto Viper, with what you thought with the end, with both being redeemed and Bo-Katan kind of. I was okay, so when she was like accepting her to the clan, Bo-Katan, I was like, tell him no. Were you guys thinking the same thing when I did, or were you like, oh, accept them?
Yeah. I noticed how, like, DeJarn, he was nodding his head as everybody else was patting him and congratulating him. You know what I mean? You could tell that she was a little shook and taken back by it. You know, but I still see that her uniting everybody and using that to her leverage.
I would have, if I was Bo-Katan, I would have taken off my helmet and said, "Fucking, you guys are stupid."
And I'm out.
Later, bitches. Dude, if you're coming, I'll see you, man.
Oh my god. Go ahead, Bull.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Slackers over there. Go ahead, Bull. Do you remember the question, or do I
Talking
need to
about the-
recite it to you?
Recite it to me. I want to hear it.
I can't. I said that, dude. You called me. Oh,
I did
Oh,
on purpose.
no,
but no. I know what you want to know. Yeah, the end of the show, man, it was great, man. I think I believe that she really wants to be part of this, and that she's saying, "Hey, thank you guys for allowing me to be a Mandalorian again and be part of this whole lore." I did jump in to save him, so therefore I did bathe in the waters. So, yeah, we just have to see where she's going to go from here. I have zero clue. I mean, I think she wants to lead, but I don't know if she's going to do it maliciously or is she going to do it the correct way. And I believe I'm teetering on. I think she's going to do it the correct way. I don't think she's going to be malicious.
I agree.
New Soundwave said, "Put up a link. This is the way."
Oh god. No funny comments. The show will stop again for 10 minutes.
Oh my god, dude, that's hilarious. New Soundwave.
Go ahead, gushing.
I
Yes,
think that is I agree with Moto. I don't think she's evil by any means, but I think that she's very ambitious and she wants to be in charge. I think she's going to use this as leverage for her advantage, and she is going to take anything that she's got, and her seeing the mythosaur and not, saying anything after getting her answer.
You know what? There's nothing wrong with a person having a thought process at the beginning and then deciding to change that thought process. So therefore she might be like, hey, this is going to be my end. This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
But the more that she follows that creed, she might adopt it more, right?
That's
And
very
start accepting it
possible.
more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they might be, this is the way, this is how we do things. We do it in a special way. We try to stick to a creed of honor and this, that, and everything else. And she may adopt that. But I just have a feeling that she's going to go a different direction with it. I just foresee, and you can mark it if it happens. Okay, episode 3, she's gonna use that as her in, and I think she's going to challenge for leadership of all of them at one point.
Well, that's a good question right now. Who is the leader? Would that be the armorer? Is she the leader?
I think so.
Okay, because it's never really been told, right?
Or is she more of the shaman? You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
I would
I
say
think that's what it is, but they all follow her because she's got the strongest conviction.
Well, maybe, no, she's just down because maybe there's a whole nother group of Mandalorians that are in hiding over here on the same. They're all affiliated, but we're just introduced to fucking the armor. We're not introduced to the other segment of, oh shit, there's other these motherfuckers. It's just not those 18 that were on that beach, right? There's more than 18 that survived.
Was Bo-Katan the only one with the castle?
I know. Is she by herself and shit? Like what?
I mean, are there other Mandalorian castles, like you said, other sects?
Uh-huh.
You know?
There are. That was a nice castle. I was upset when they blew it up.
I liked her chair.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a
Her
spread
chair
eagle
was
chair.
Yeah, you know what? That is an eagle chair.
Yep.
Hey, Captain Vergiften, we talked about that dogfight, dude. It was fucking sick as fuck for sure, dude.
Right. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
Beautiful.
New
Absolutely.
Soundwaves.
Yeah. M3 Satine, we were talking about her last week, is Bo-Katan's sister that was killed. Mark Cosplayed said that. So we're at an hour and 45 minutes or so. We're gonna go around and say what we think about the episode, and we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We'll start with Moto. What did you think about the episode? They got, they both seem to be redeemed. Everything we went through. What do you think?
Yeah. I liked it. I did. I liked it from the beginning to the end. I liked both stories. I liked the way it just. I think it was a very important story that had to be told. Because I agree with you, Pat, 100%. Star Wars does have a lot of political parts in it. key moments, and you're going to look back. It could be 3 episodes from now and realize how pivotal this little story was. And then now, who is the convert? The title of the story is Convert. Is the Doctor the convert? Is Bo-Katan the convert? Who do you guys feel is the convert, or is it both?
Later, Simple Customs, Fast Eddie. Thank you for
Later, Eddie.
stopping by.
I'll drop the mic on that. Later, guys.
You guys.
Yeah, go ahead, Moto.
I think that you're right. Yeah, but to me, now that you said that, would be Bo-Katan being the fucking convert.
Oh, it's such a good question. Damn, didn't look that up, but that was a good topic. Good, yeah. Good, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was with Moto Frank. What he said.
Fucking A. It's supposed to be me, M3. Damn, Gina.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So
All right.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
This is what they were talking about earlier. Okay, guys. I'm next, and then Gushing goes, and then M3. No, I think the episode was great. I think the dogfight at the beginning was phenomenal. And you don't even realize that's the beginning of the show before they actually show the Mandalorian and all the helmets and everything, which no one commented that they took out Kylo Ren's helmet from the beginning of the credits, just to let everybody know.
I didn't want to get into that is a good topic right there. I knew
They did take that out, and Kathleen Kennedy did not like that, and they took that out.
Maybe we put that in another episode. Maybe we talk about that another time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I did like the episode was phenomenal. I liked the part about the scientist. I think it was at first when I watched it, I was a little bit bored. The second time I appreciated Star Wars. The first time I was looking for action because the Mandalorian up to this point has been nothing but a bunch of action shit, right? Luring us into it. So I really appreciated the second time it rolled around with the scientist. The very end of it with Bo-Katan being put into the whole creed with the Mandos, I think it was phenomenal. I liked it. I think her and Mandalorian or Din Djarin I think they'll do well together. I don't know where it's going to take us as far as the relationship, but I think they're going to do well together. And I think they needed to build that up to show maybe her being loyal to the creed and loyal to Din Djarin. So we'll see. Loved the episode. Can't wait for number 4.
Real quick, what's up, kid with the Kung Fu grip and Tito? Yes, all the time, bro. What's up? He said, "Sup, nerds? You guys ever fucking play with your action figures and toys, live action, rest tank toys?" Yes, bro, all the time. Capitan, what's up, man? No, I was just listening, bro.
Dude, he picked up what I did. Before we continue on, I look up there and I see Marcos like this with his arms. So I'm like, is he pissed? Is he ready to kick his ass?
No, I'm reading, man.
Right. But anyway, go ahead, Gushin. If I think Bull was done.
Go ahead, Gushin. Sorry.
I think that a lot of things happened in this episode. I like the action in the beginning, which is pretty typical, but this was an informative episode, and you gotta break them up. You're gonna have ones with lots of information. You're gonna have ones where it's just a lot of awesome fun. But we had introduction to plot twists, and I think that's how they tied it all in to have you guessing at what the direction of Bo-Katan and the Mandalorian is going to be. So I'm interested to see how it develops. Go ahead, Marcos.
I'm laughing at Tito, dude. He's
Tito,
like,
I'm reading his comments. I'm laughing.
You should fight the action figures on stream. Yeah, get your best one. Oh, dude, that's a good little segment. Like, your strongest tonight, all in anime, fucking Japanese subtitle and shit. Oh,
yeah.
Fucking boom. I didn't like the episode at all. I liked the beginning and I liked the end. Everything in between.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Mute his ass. You're done.
Oh man, but
just kidding.
I love this is the number. This is the one.
This is the way.
This is
This
the way.
is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
The one episode that is the lowest ranking in my opinion, and there have been no low ranking. Every one of the episodes that I've seen have been a 10 out of 10. This one,
I don't know. That
This one-
spider ice thing was kind of funky.
Ooh.
this
Fuck
one,
yeah.
a 1 out of 1.
1 out of 1. Do you like it or not?
No, I love the front and I like the rear,
Okay.
but the middle.
One out of 1's 100%. Good job.
No, it's fine. So I'm not talking shit, but that's my take on that episode.
Nobody
all.
thinks something shit. We're all freaking drunk or high or something, so we think everything's funny, bro.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Don't start laughing, bro. Stop it.
This is the way.
Say it in the Squid Guy's voice.
There's Kid. What's up, Kid?
Hey, we got Kid with the grin up in the
Why
house.
they
What's
do my
up?
guy like that? Is they-
Oh, they got his brain. The flame.
Because they don't- he should have been watching the show. They don't want his ass to know how to clone people.
They
The
call
mind-
it
That
a,
shit.
they
the
call
mind
it a
flare.
mind flare. Oh,
Mind
Marco
flare.
just beat me.
That girl's part of the higher republic,
Hey,
like the New World Order type shit.
hey,
That's
hold
what
on.
she's part-
Can you do that one more time? We got a PSA pack service announcement. Do it.
Republic. Is that what you're asking?
No, not at all, bro.
I had zero clue what you're asking.
Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and give my opinions on the episode. I liked it. The reason I don't just like condemn it is because it was very nice looking it was dull but pretty at the same time. But I also know they're gonna layer some shit in. There's gonna be some shit after that. Once we learn about all this shit, and be like, "Fuck, that was bullshit. That was bullshit," or that fucking kind of blew me away. But, so
Hey,
I
Kid.
thought,
I don't think she likes the Disney.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think she likes that. She don't like the Disney.
oh, so
She likes a lickety split.
I think we liked it. Marcos didn't
I
like it.
understand why. I loved the episode.
Mm-hmm.
I really did.
How many times did you watch it, Bull?
Dose.
I mean,
Only
did
twice,
you
only
guys
twice.
see? Did you guys see the twist coming from her? I didn't see it.
I did.
You did, huh?
Yeah.
That blew me away. I did
You know
not.
what? The first time I didn't, but the second time I saw signs of how I thought she might be. Like I said earlier, when she's on the train and she's just like, da, 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 he's all like nervous. He's like, damn, where are we going? We're not supposed to be doing this. I can't believe we're doing this. We're going to get in trouble. I'm going to get arrested. I can't do this. And she's just like, yeah, everything's good. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's like, where do you think the travel biscuits came from?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, I've done this before. It's good.
Biscuit. Double biscuit. All right, so we're gonna close this out. We ain't got a whole lot more to say. We already thought everybody liked it. Marcos didn't, but he still kind of likes it.
Yeah.
That's appropriate. That's appropriate rating. Would that cover your basis on that, Marcos?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so Marcos, you could take your channel out too. We're just gonna go on and get out of here.
Yeah, I wonder how I do that. Should I go? Let me check it out.
No, I'll do it here. It'll do it on both.
Later,
sorry.
guys.
No, I thought that was pretty. I thought that was pretty cool that multiple different destinations can stream together. But I don't have much else to say.
I have one thing to say.
Peace.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. Mark.
Thanks, chat. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we can't get out of here without saying thanks to Capitan, Kid, Tito, Mark Cosplay, Fast
Big
Eddie,
Country.
new Soundwave. Go ahead.
Big
Wanna-
Country. Pop.
Yes.
Simple Eddie, new sound. Yeah. Oh, let me go way up.
Top,
1 or
yeah.
2. Prime. Mark
Big country.
Mark cosplay.
Raziel Kane.
Raz.
Pop the trunk.
M3 reviews.
A straight
Gushy
blue.
Neutron.
A straight Curtis Schultz. Old school.
Yeah,
That's
that's right. That's right.
All right. So we'll see y'all the next time we decide to do this. This is and was the 3 Live podcast. Somebody gonna take us out?
Dirty biscuit motherfuckers.
Later, guys. Have a good